information that's coming in all the time, both from outside you and inside you. And then the brain interprets that, and then it has its own like understanding, like its own interpretation of what's going on for you. And that becomes your reality. So, that's how you experience the world. But your reality changes when you're triggered or when your prefrontal cortex is intact. But it also changes depending on the status of your spinal function. And this is when I find it so fascinating, because now all of a sudden, like we've found that the way the brain interprets what's going on, if you've adjusted these dysfunctional segments, the brain is more accurately interpreting sound and visual information. We know that because we're presenting them with the sound and visual information, like in a lab setting. Right. And it's not just that. We know that they learn differently. They can actually remember motor learning differently. And so for example, any movement that you do, any sport, any activity, any actions that you learn, like you can retain that learning better if your spine's working better. Like we're literally unraveling these secrets of the spine that we just didn't know 20 years ago. Like I'm sure chiropractors have seen it, right, in practice. But as a neurophysiologist, as a brain scientist, we're actually discovering that, hey, your spine changes the way you experience reality. And again, like we know we change the prefrontal cortex. And then, I mean, we could just talk for probably hours about that prefrontal cortex and what it does, because it's like so amazing.